Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Nordic Turns. You are watching Alan from Sweden. I'm going to talk about a little bit what's the process when you get the admission already in Sweden or Finland. So first step is to confirm your admission place. In Finland, you will get a link from the university and where you can press and then you can confirm your course that you are admitted to. And then when you confirm your admission place in one university in one program, the other program will automatically delete it. So you will be only possibility to have one program at a time. So don't forget to do that first thing. And then second thing is that if you get the scholarship, then you have to confirm the scholarship as well. The last date of confirming the Euro scholarship, I think they give 15 days and you have to confirm it as soon as possible. That's very important. And then if you get the scholarship, you have to have the paper for the scholarship offer, because that's important for the resident permit. If you don't get a scholarship, then you will get an invoice. If you don't get an invoice, you will get an online link from the university where you can order your invoice, and then from that invoice you have to pay the tuition fee. The tuition fee is a kind of 1 year tuition fee in Finland, and in Sweden it's 1 semester tuition fee in advance. You can pay the second semester fee in Sweden when you will be here after your first semester. So that's the process. So first step is to pay your tuition fee if you don't get the scholarship. And then when you already pay the tuition fee, you have to how to pay the tuition fee. Of course, you have to open a student account in any of the nearest bank in Bangladesh or India, and then through this student account you can send your tuition fee to the university directly. If you can't open money or tuition fee by a student account, it can be paid from any of your relatives living in Europe or in Sweden. So they can pay by their bank account, just transferring electronically to the university tuition fees bank address. So that's not a problem. But the tuition fee, that's not a problem. That who pay the tuition fee. The main thing is that the tuition fee has been paid to the university. First thing. So the third thing is that when you pay the tuition fee, now you have to take care of your bank statement. For Sweden, a single applicant have to show like 10 to 12 lakh Bangladeshi taka, and for Finland it's like 9 to 11 lakh for single student. And with the family there are a number of amount you have to show. It's better to show that individual account for spouse and applicant separately. That's recommended. For Finland it's okay if you pay, if you show your bank account with all of the expenses, like you and your spouse and your children, etc. But for Sweden it's important that applicant and your spouse, they should have showing their account statement separately. So that's more or less thing. And then when you have the bank statement, it's time for your resident permit. The resident permit application is sensitive. There are a lot of papers you need, and in advance you have to prepare those papers. So it takes some time, like 1 to 2 weeks to prepare all the papers. And when you have all the papers already ready, then you start your application process. You can initiate the application process in for Finland in migri.fi, and then in Sweden migrationsverket.se, and then you can apply for your resident permit application choosing the study permit. So that's kind of more or less what you want to do. And also the main thing is that to be connected with some networks, because you have to apply for the housing. Before applying for the resident permit, you must show that you already book a housing. And it's a very important point, because sometimes resident permit rejected because of you don't have any ensured housing, like where to live when you will be here. So that's very important that you show your housing contract or something to the resident permit to the case officer, so they take the decision very easily that you have something somewhere to stay in Sweden or Finland. So that's the kind of like process. And after completing your resident permit for Sweden, you don't need to do anything, you just wait. For Finland, you have to book appointment with the BSF Global in New Delhi. And when you go to New Delhi, you must taking all the papers and everything. There are a lot of papers you have to take with you, and then you have to give the fingerprint and the identification, like a passport, everything to show them. And then they can ask some question also to you. If you can mention everything in a good way, then your visa will be accepted. But of course, you will not get the answer simultaneously like when you were there. You must wait. So for the appointment, you have to wait also for the BFS Global. So I believe that you must show your passions to be there in the queue. And in BFS Global, when you have the appointment, you have to go to New Delhi and with all the papers and show them everything, like in paper, original copy and everything. So that's the kind of like a process. And then you have to wait like 4 to 6 weeks to get the approval from the case officer for your resident permit. When you get the resident permit, you just book the flight, and then you are welcome to Sweden or Finland, wherever you are coming. So that's the kind of like a basic process, and I'm just mentioning for the students, those who are applying by yourself, him or herself. And if you want to apply the resident permit application by Nordic Terms AB, I suggest that you just contact us as soon as possible, because we got many queries from the students for the resident permit application. And the resident permit application from Nordic Terms is we have like more than 95%. We have a ratio to approve the visa. So I would recommend that if you don't have any experience, you don't want to do that by yourself, or you don't have time, then you can choose us, Nordic Terms AB. It's a Swedish company, and then we go with all the process and everything with you, and we apply for your resident permit application. So I believe that you will, if you want to do that, you just communicate with us, send a mail to service@nordicterms.se, and then we will take care of your resident permit application. Take care, and we'll meet in another video. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.